Good day everyone, I'm Armela Villamayor. Our topic for today is all about classification of non-literary texts. Academic texts, humanistic texts, journalistic texts. First, academic text is defined as critical, objective, specialized text written by experts or professionals in a given field in using formal language. So, hindi sapat na ilarawan lang or isa-summarize lang natin yung mga evidences. Kailangan, suriin din natin yung mga information. Then, gumamit tayo ng own arguments and dito rin maipapakita yung sarili nating saloobin based sa evidences. Academic text is critical because analyze well-written and research-based. So first, analyze. Sa analyze, kailangan natin mag-isip ng mabuti sa pag-analyze. Pag hiwa-hiwalay natin or hati-hatiin natin yung mga ideas or structure para mas maintindihan ng readers. So, well-written. Sa academic text, we need na mag-compose tayo in a competent way para mas mahikayat or entertaining yung style ng text. Research-based. Nakabase siya sa research, yung mga informations. Tapos, academic texts often take years to publish, to instance, writing, and review. Academic text is objective. This means they are based on facts, solid basis, and no emotions. So, academic text is objective means nakabase yung research at hindi own opinion ng writer, yung tungkol sa paksa. Based on facts, dapat proven at makatotohanan. Solid basis, need ang matibay na batayan kung paano i-explain yung mga arguments based on sa evidence. No emotion, author cannot be felt from text or materials. Academic text is specialized because it is written by a specific discipline, just like music, business, food, and sciences. In senior high school, there has an academic track like ABM, STEM, UMS, and GUS. Authors have written different academic texts for this particular field. So, academic text is critical, objective, and specialized. The language used is formal language because the readers, mentors of academic community like teachers, professor, and student, author must be precise and formal in the use of their language. So, formal in the use of the language. Number 1, avoid using contracted forms. Yung contracted form, yun yung dalawang salita na magkahiwalay. Yung ibang letter mula dun sa original word, tinatanggal. Tapos, pinapalitan ng omissive apostrophe. Example, the data presented don't support the claim. So, pag in a formal way, or formal use of language, the data presented do not support the claim. Choose one word verb forms two word verb. So, mag-choose tayo ng word na verb, yung one word lang, para mas direct sa pagsusulat. For example, damage instead of mess up. Died instead of pass away. Number 3, avoid abbreviation. Iwasan natin yung pagpapaikli ng words. Kasi, maaari na ma-overestimate yung mga mambabasa or makakabasa na hindi pamilyar. For example, senior high school, HSH, Facebook instead of FB. Number 4, avoid personal pronoun. ah, kung sino yung writer, dapat suportado niya yung mga evidences. So, for example, you need to conduct an experiment. In the formal use of language, the researcher needs to conduct an experiment. Example of academic text: conference paper, essay, thesis, and textbook. The purpose of academic text is maipaliwanag yung mga ideas or yung mga research finding para mahikayat yung mga readers na yung explanation nila ay tama. Non-academic text is the writing that is not intended for an academic audience. They are written for a lay audience or mass public. This type of writing may be personal, impressionistic, emotional, or subjective in nature. In academic text, ibig sabihin, the audience or the readers can be anyone, and they're written for the mass public. The language is informal, casual, and may contain slang. The author may not be provided and will not have any credential list. There will be no reference list. For example, magazine, articles, text message, novels, and news. The purpose of non-academic text is upang maipaalam or hikayatin yung mga readers na hindi mag-contain ng any citations. Humanistic text: everything that deals with essay, talking about the sociology or economy of a country, historical events, and other, is a humanistic text. This text is intended to form thoughts and teach the readers about the topic through argument established by the author. So, yung humanistic text, essay type din siya. Then, tinatakal dito yung about sa history and possible na pangyayari nung nakaraang century ng isang tao o lugar. For example, Francesco Petrarca, the scholarly writings of Petrarch, 1304 to 1374. Francesco Petrarch, commonly called Petrarch, was a scholarly and poet of early Renaissance Italy and one of the earliest humanists. Born July 20, 1304, Arezzo, Italy. Died July 19, 1374, Arqua, Petrarca, Italy. Cicero's letter is often credited with initiating the 14th century Italian Renaissance. So, Petrarch collected his letter into two major sets of books called Rerum Familiarum Liber or Letters on Familiar Matters. Ito yung first collection ni Petrarch. Yung book na to, divided siya sa 24 books, total of 350 letters, noong 1345 to 1366. About siya sa historical novel about sa extraordinary hope and redemption. Second collection naman ni Petrarch ay Senniles or Senelles, Letters of Old Age. Yun naman yung second collection ni Petrarch. Nagko-contain siya ng 128 letters sinulat noong 1361 to 1373, sorted into 18 books about the mature judgment on the central issue of early Italian humanism. So, eto yun, yung books na yun. Ito yung Letters of Familiar Matters, tapos ito yung Letters of Old Age. Yung purpose ng humanistic text ay mag-transmit at mag-present ng ideas. So, journalistic text is the style of writing that issued to report news stories in a variety of media format, it is different from the other form of literary text, like short story, poems, and novels. So, yung journalistic text is more closely related to essay, news report, pictures, editorial, sport, and other column in the newspaper or magazine are considered journalistic text. So, journalistic text is to inform, to entertain, and to persuade. Type of journalistic text: print journalism, broadcast journalism, and yellow journalism. Print journalism focus on print media such as newspaper and magazine. Denotes printed document that convey information. Nagke-create or nagde-disseminate ng news through printed publications. Investigating and reporting of events sa mga newspaper, magazine, and in printed form. For example, flyers. Broadcast journalism. Type of journalism that is broadcast. So, sa broadcast journalism, ito yung production and delivery of news in radio, TV, or in online. Present news or current affairs content for television, radio, internet, online. Branches of broadcast journalism include sport, weather, traffic news, entertainment. Example, si Boy Abunda. And yellow journalism. It's a type of journalism that use exaggerated words. Sensationalism use eye-catch headings. Yellow journalism called after comic strip which is called Yellow Kid. Tumutukoy sa sensationalistic or pagkakaroon ng bias sa story na makikita natin sa mga dyaryo. Karaniwan sa yellow journalism, isa lang yung pinapanigan. Ang purpose ng yellow journalism ay exaggerated words. Then, yung purpose ng journalistic text ay para mas maging interested yung readers or makatch out yung attention nila, kailangan nila mag-create ng exaggerated words. That's all po. Thank you.